Hello everyone and welcome back to the last part of the chassis variant series involving the Warhawk. This is the Charlie variant, and if you hear a cat meowing in the background it's because he's just woken up. So, the Charlie is considered apparently a compromise of the Prime by attempting to reduce the heat but still keeping some of that high damage potential. So essentially it's a 5 energy hardpoint Warhawk with no other backup weaponry of missile or ballistics. This means it has 2 energy hardpoints in each arm and a single CT mounted hardpoint. These are 2 large pulse, 2 ER PPC, and a single flamer. Now, the flamer is probably something you're going to remove instantly, like everyone probably does with the adder, for instance. I kept it because I like flamers. They are annoying tools. They're very good in the right situation, but they are very situational weapons in MechWarrior Online. They're not the kind of thing that you can just run in and overheat somebody and run off. It just doesn't work like that in MWO, sadly. So, it's something that you could probably remove. It might even work well if you put something in there like a tag laser maybe, simply because it would allow you to at least work as a kind of support model while you're getting stuck in there with your energy weaponry. But yeah, you can't put anything too big in there, but you should be able to fit something that does a decent amount of damage. So this is a variant that relies heavily on its arm mounted weaponry. So yeah, go for the arms, you pretty much take this thing's entire sort of weapon set out pretty quickly. The arms are nowhere near as well armoured. So the Charlie is... it should be one of my favourites, but for some reason it isn't. I tried to get matches recorded for the Charlie a few times with a criteria that I run is, as long as the match has a decent amount of length that I can talk over it, so I can jibber jabber on it, that the match wasn't heavily like just a short brutal loss, win or lose. I won't keep a win if it's over in about 3 seconds, because it's just not enough time for me to talk, for instance. And there has to be some good... I have to think that if I can at least hit some decent damage, or the match lasts long enough that I can talk, so the damage isn't that big a deal. But yeah, this was the best I could get out of this mech. I don't know. I recorded them all on the same day, so it wasn't like it was across multiple sessions. This was just, I did the A, I did the B, then did the C. And sadly, this one was a bit frustrating. So it's probably coloured my opinion of this one a bit. It's not bad. 5 energy hardpoints isn't anything to sniff at for an assault mech, especially that allows you to just mount big, heavy guns. But I don't know, the other ones with its ballistics and its missiles, I don't know, it just really works. I guess maybe it's just that ability to engage at all ranges without worrying too much about heat build-up, and that is definitely one of the things this mech suffers from, is heat. It even comes with extra heat sinks to try and deal with that, but even on a frozen map like this, 2 large pulse and 2 ER PPC are just way too hot for this build. But on the flip side, I don't really know what else works for a clan mech that's 85 ton that requires 5 energy hardpoints. You know, if you drop it to pulse lasers, you may as well just run a Nova. If you're going to have snipey weapons, ER larges probably are better, but still your heat's going to be pretty high. ER PPCs are great if the hit detection gods are with you on that particular occasion. So, heavy lasers might be the best alternative for this one. And at that, probably mediums. Heavy mediums are probably the best way to go. 5 of them, probably, I think, as a custom build, could work. With this thing just being straight up brawl. There you go, there's the cat. She gave me a short reprieve, and then she was going to go again. There she is again. So yeah, I don't know. You might like the Warhawk. Well, I like it, but I don't like the C version. What have you got to say about that, Hebe? Yeah, I see. Oh, I see. Yeah, well, screw your opinion, mister. It's my channel. It's not the Hebe channel. It's not the Hebe Rocket channel, is it? The Critical Hebe. Yeah, that's what this video has devolved into. Yeah, me arguing with a cat. Having an imaginary conversation. Shut up, Hebe. So it might be entertaining. I don't know. It's probably the one I wouldn't recommend buying. It's too reliant on its arm-mounted weaponry. It doesn't have great backups. It's no ballistics and no missiles. It's probably a good basis for mix and matching omnipods at best. It's also very expensive at the 15 or 16 million C-bills. It's not worth the investment. If you'd be better off just picking up a Prime if you wanted something that had a heavy emphasis on lasers, and the quirks for that are better because it helps with the heat generated by PPCs. I should also point out though that all these videos of the Bravo and Charlie, at least, they are not skilled versions, so you get an idea. I've told them about the skills. Yeah, you go quiet again, and you know, wait until you come up with your next thing you got to complain about, haven't you? I don't know. Cats. Well, they say, you know, dogs have owners, cats have staff. That's what this bitch is like. So, I believe I was the last one alive by the end of this thing. This was just a slow grind. So the team were just getting worn down. But I thought, at this point, this might be the best I'm going to get. I knew I'd hit a lot of people, so my damage was going to be half decent. But I can't remember if I get one of the... I might be the one who gets one of the few kills for my team in this one, which I was surprised about, because we had some pretty good mechs on our side. Just, I think... Yeah, the matchmaking gods were just against me on that particular one. So... Yeah, she is determined to be heard on this one. Yeah. No, getting away from that. I think I hit override. Yeah, there we go. I hit the override and I just thought, I'll blow myself up. But it turned out I killed the Nova. Which I didn't expect. I thought I was, I'll shoot the Nova till it explodes. And I was like, shit. And I think I turned off override for some reason. And I think that pretty much ends it. I think that's the last bit. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good week. Hope you enjoyed Hebe rowing over the background of this. That's why I lock her in the kitchen most times. And I'll see you next time. Bye! It's not animal cruelty. She's got food and a litter tray and everything, don't worry.